Here at the Cryptic Files, we don't aim to prove or disprove anything. Simply show the evidence for you to decide. So with that said, let's get started. File 1. A haunted birdcage. Hitchin, Hertfordshire in the UK. Set in the heart of Hitchin's town centre is Bar Amigo, a Mexican-style restaurant and bar. And while the business Bar Amigos itself is a modern business, the bar is set in an Elizabethan 16th century building, so it's hardly surprising that it may well be haunted. Indeed, over the years the resident staff have reported all sorts of strange phenomena, including noises, lights, footsteps, and strange images captured on CCTV whilst the bar itself has been closed. But is it haunted? The Hitchin Ghost Investigation team get the chance to find out. This is what they find. The team watch the strange mobile that hangs over the fireplace. Note there's no fire actually burning there, it's simply a light underneath. The noise you can hear is a REM pod on the table which occasionally gives out a sound, but generally speaking it's just doing its usual scanning through frequencies.
Are you moving the candle holder? Can you do it the other way?
Then the woman on the right asks if the entity can move it the other way. Watch what happens.
I was waiting for it to go the other way then, because it seemed like it was going to go the other way. Let's go the other way.
The candle holder does indeed change direction.
You asked it to go the other way. I did, yeah. Is that you doing that? Is that the little girl or the man?
And then the woman asks if he can turn it back the other way, obviously the way it was going originally. At that moment, the REM pod says, yes.
Can you go back the other way?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Well
Going
done.
back the other way.
Let's go. There we go.
And lo and behold, it starts turning the other way.
No.
Can you turn the cage for us again?
And now it seems as if the bird cage would simply change direction on command.
What about the other way? Can you turn it back the other way again? Yeah. There we go.
Is it
Starting to
doing
move.
it? It is doing it, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you say it, it's so crazy. It slowly stops.
So what's actually happening here? You see the cameraman films beneath the table for a moment to show us there's nothing actually under the table that could be causing the movement. And yet,
Can you turn the
it
cage
appears
for
to
us
be.
again?
In hopes of finding out more information about what is going on with this birdcage in the fireplace, the team contact the owner on the phone, and here is his response.
When the fireplace was, it was all boarded up, and then we took it back to its original state. And then a lady came in who she said that she was a medium, and she said that the old man had said to her that he was upset by the work that was going on, but he understood that it had to be done. And when we hung the birdcage up and then put little lights in there, little candles in there, the candles kept blowing out, and there's no air in there at all because we sealed it to stop the air coming down and causing a draft from the chimney. But every now and again, the candles just blow out for no reason, and they don't. It's not just one blows out; they all blow out. But there's no draft there at all.
No, that's what we're finding. Well, we've asked him to blow it out, but he won't. But it's definitely been swinging.
He's been
not
turning it
swinging,
round.
turning it round. And you tell him to stop and turn it round the other way, and he's done it. Or somebody has.
The mobile, which is actually an old birdcage, is possibly being moved by a spirit that occupies the bar. But what do you think? Is this real? Is it perhaps some kind of breeze or something heating it, causing it to move? Or is it truly haunted? You decide. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You can view the entire investigation of Bar Amigo on Haunted Hitchens' YouTube channel in the link below. Have a look. File 2. North Jersey Paranormal Research was founded in 2004 and is a group of professional investigators who specialize in researching hauntings and other paranormal phenomena in the tri-state area of New Jersey, New York and Pennsylvania. Together, the team have had many years of experience investigating the paranormal. On this particular investigation, the team visit the Red Mill Museum in Clinton, New Jersey, and during a walk around at the location, team member Ed films whilst using his flare thermal imaging camera. This is what he captured. As the camera records the rear of the room, it catches something, an area that seems brighter than the surrounding area. Now, with a flare imaging camera, the brighter something is, the warmer it is. Therefore, there has to be something present to create the warm patch. Here's the same footage again, but this time slowed down and zoomed in on the area. Every member of the team was accounted for at the time, so be sure it isn't one of them. So what is it? Having discovered the strange anomaly in the video footage, the team tried to recreate the image to see if they can find a cause for the warm patch. However, as you can see, there's nothing that would create the effect. So what caused it? As you can see from the still picture, the area that the anomaly appears in is beside the door, in that small area beneath the angled beam. But there's nothing there that could have created it. There's no heat source that could explain the image. So what is it that they captured on their investigation? There seems to be no obvious explanation. So, is it a ghost? Is it haunted? Though the idea that a ghost generates heat rather than appearing to be cold might seem a little strange, it's not unprecedented that such things have occurred. So it doesn't necessarily mean because it's not a cold patch but a warm patch that it isn't paranormal. Or is it something else, something easily explainable? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. You can find more of the group's paranormal investigations listed in the links. File 3. The footage you're about to watch was captured by the Motor City ghost hunters whilst investigating the old lighthouse at WhiteFish Point in Michigan. The footage is from 2013 and is not of the greatest quality, and yet they appear to have captured something. Have a look.
What's that beeping? That camera?
I definitely thought I just saw a shadow go by.
Just to the lower left of the screen, something appears to move, initially moving rapidly into the room and then darting out to the left.
What's that beeping?
Have a closer look. Here I've lightened the image and slowed it down a little. See what you can see. Clearly the Ghost Hunters team have captured something, but is it a ghost or is it just some strange light anomaly caused by a camera? So what do we know about the supposed hauntings of the WhiteFish Light House? Local stories tell of an American native girl who's been seen both inside and outside of the museum. Also, there are stories of a woman in an 1890s dress having been seen standing in one of the galleries, just outside the light lamp tower. According to the stories, she stares out at the cold lake. Of course, these are just stories, but is this what the guys have captured on camera? What do you think? You decide. Let me know in the comments below. File 4. Despite there being very little information about this particular video, it's actually been viewed more than 1.5 million times on YouTube. The upload is dated 2006, but the quality of the video suggests it's probably a lot earlier. The only information the video itself gives is of a ghost girl head caught on video in a churchyard in Eastholt in the UK. I managed to find some more information about the church. It's in the village of Eastholt, which is in West Yorkshire in the UK. The church itself was built in 1839, so as churches go, it's not particularly old. But is it haunted? Okay, so the clip's pretty short, so you can't see an awful lot. There appears to be a head on the side of the church on the corner. And as the cameraman moves past, there's no sign of her. Or so it seems. However, have a closer look. As the head disappears, you can just for a moment see what looks like the side of her body, the black area. And then, on the ground, I think that may well be her just hiding. Probably not real, but interesting nonetheless, and as I say, become quite popular, been viewed more than 1.5 million times. If you've made it this far and liked what you've seen, please click like and subscribe. Also hit the little bell icon, because for some strange reason if you don't hit that, you don't get the videos, even if you're subscribed. That's a strange one, but thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.